What's good, people? It's your boy, Icarus Gray. And this is Gray Area Anime. And we are back, my friends, with another one. And this is another crossover episode. And what we're crossing over is Teach Me Senpai X Gotei 3.
I love it.
I'm your host, Icarus Gray, also known as Toshiro Joe.
Just Pachi, a.k.a. Devin Wilson.
Hello! It's your girl,
Yep.
Bible Study Girl.
Explosions. Boom. But anyway, so what I wanted to do is I realized that I've taught my sister, Bible Study Girl, a lot about anime, but I have not taught her a lot about the medium that she might enjoy a little bit because it's reading.
Yeah, you're a reader, right?
I am an avid reader.
Mm-hmm.
I have so many questions. We haven't even got started. I was trying to be polite. And wait.
You already have the questions?
I do.
Okay.
First question, go.
So you said this is a crossover
Uh-huh.
of Teach Me Senpai and what?
The Gotei 3.
What is that?
That's the court guard squad.
That's you guys.
That's us.
Yes.
Okay.
You cannot
That's
get
me,
in without
Will,
us knowing.
and say it like Pat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you called yourself another name. What is that?
Kenpachi. Oh, that's one of the court guard squad. He's a captain in the court guard squad. Very
Okay.
ruthless.
So everybody has one of
Everybody's-
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
One of the
Now it makes
captains
sense
from-
because I'm like, what?
The manga / anime that we are using is a manga / anime called Bleach.
Mm-hmm.
And in this anime, it's about a kid, Kurosaki Ichigo.
He was what?
Ichigo Kurosaki?
Ichigo. 15
Ichigo.
years old.
He's 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He can see ghosts.
Yep.
We
spirits.
talked about this. We said like Pat.
Yeah, we did
talk
tell you
about
about
Bleach.
Bleach.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did tell me about Bleach. But
Bleach is it.
all those
Yeah.
other names.
Well, they're characters in that
You mean
generation.
along the
So
way.
I
Okay.
am Toshiro Joe, which is Hitsugaya Toshiro is his name.
He wields an ice zanpakuto.
What?
It's a
An
sword.
ice sword.
Oh, okay.
Zanpakutos are the swords in the Bleach world.
Mm-hmm.
There's two aspects of the swords. They're not just swords. They are also, they inhabit powers reflective of their wielder.
They have what, like 2 stages, Shikai and Bankai.
Bankai, yep.
I thought you were Professor Oak. So I'm real.
He wears many hats.
Okay.
I wear a lot of hats. Professor Oak is a completely different
Okay. All right.
game for me.
Okay.
I be forgetting, like, like there's so much in anime where you're never one person, and I'm only Professor Oak to one person.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she said she loves you. She told me to tell everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love her too.
Yeah,
I
she,
miss-
she was very sweet this
she
morning.
is sometimes.
Yeah, this morning.
Yeah.
And I bought her McDonald's too, so I think that had something to do
that
with
all
it.
the
And
love
now
is
that I thought
pouring
about
out.
it,
Yeah.
golly.
I may have to give me some McDonald's today.
Like all the love, it pours out.
Makes sense now. I thought she really
Hearts.
loved me.
No, she
Motherfuckers
loves
Rub
you.
my back.
Yeah. Oh, you're the greatest dad.
She was like,
Y'all
"Is
are
this
cool.
enough?" Okay. Yeah, you're good. Thank
okay.
you.
I'm ready to focus on manga.
I'm ready.
I just
Okay.
had those
Well,
questions because I'm like, we are.
Oh,
I don't even know where we are.
and this is a prime example of when the manga gets bad, the anime gets canceled.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Mm.
If
If it
people
starts
aren't
to
enough,
go-
if
yeah.
it's not enough people reading it or buying it, they're gonna cancel it.
So,
If it has a manga, some animes don't.
okay.
Most do, I think, right? For the
So-
most
do.
part.
So we kind of talked about this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So, is it manga or manga?
Your
Yeah.
preference.
Okay.
It's probably manga, but it happens sometimes.
I
I
say
say
both.
manga.
Yeah, I say both.
Manga. Okay, so in Japan,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
when the manga comes out, Is it kind of like a newspaper? Like
Yes.
people.
Yeah, they have
like
They have different publishers.
Yeah,
And it's
go
kind of
for it.
like Shonen Jump is the biggest one. It's like the Marvel or the DC of them, but it's
catalog
all
the
of their
chapters.
stuff.
Yeah, it's like, so a new chapter will come out for a manga. They'll have the new chapter of each manga in like a collection, and you just go through and read it. Because I used to buy the books for like $5 in Japan.
Oh,
They're like Shonen Jump books, just full of.
and you have lots of those in your home.
She threw all my Shonen Jump stuff away. She being my mother. When we moved here.
I thought you were talking about your wife.
God. No, that's a lie. That is a lie. Them things is on the bookshelf and stained.
Divorce would currently be happening.
Y'all, everybody would know. Just everybody would know.
Like there was something went down.
Because no, she done bought me a few of them. I wish she would. No, that's not happening.
Okay.
No.
But yeah, so it all comes out like a weekly. So it is like a comic book, but it's more like a magazine.
Yeah, because they have stories
there's so
and
many
stuff
more
about editors,
and they'll have.
Are they more online now, or
I want to say that a lot of them are online because they didn't have an app when I was buying the book.
Devin, do the ad for the people that are going to support us.
Shonen Jump Unlimited is $1.99.
Sponsor us.
Yes, please sponsor us. You can read brand new chapters every week.
How many mangas are on there?
Countless. I haven't even counted them. That's why I said they're countless. It's that many, but it's just the catalog is very extensive, and it's really worth going through. It's just a whole bunch of stuff.
So what do you have a particular style that you lean towards, or just anyone that comes out?
I read everything.
I read most things. I'm not gonna say I read.
I just not thought of an amazing one that you would love to read that has recipes and cooking stuff in there.
Wow.
Not food wars, but
okay.
Addicted to Curry.
I remember that one.
So you were out of the house at this point in time before I started cooking like my curries and stuff, because I only did it like twice.
He said it
Started cooking my curries.
Yeah.
Only
Like
did
it was
twice.
like it was like a thing.
That was good. I like that one.
You weren't there when I was
'Cause you
cooking
had
my
me-
curries because
You missed the two.
it only happened twice.
But had you been there, I might have cooked it more because you would have eaten it and been like, all right, I'm here for this.
Right.
I'm in.
Your mom didn't eat it and say, I'm here for this. She didn't encourage you.
It was too spicy for her to try.
Okay.
This was
makes-
Myron and Kendra got to take
Okay.
this, and Brandon.
So that makes sense because she's not into the spicy food.
She's not,
Okay. I get it.
but I think you would enjoy it. It's kind of fun.
Addicted to curry?
Addicted to curry.
Okay.
Man, yeah. See, he knows you better. I was looking through. I was like, man, what would Sarita like?
Well, you have to think
Love.
about, like I was going to say,
I like
she
love.
loves
I
love.
don't read enough of those.
I like the
yeah.
drama.
Oh wait. No.
Bartender is another good one that you may enjoy.
Bartender.
Yeah, in the same vein as
Okay.
His wife is a great bartender, so I hear.
Who? Joe's or mine?
Yours.
Oh, she learned from me.
I was going to say this.
Of course.
She's been
we're
known
both-
to mix a mean cocktail.
We're both great bartenders.
I would possibly say that I'm the bartender in my household.
That's fair.
Well, I couldn't be the judge of any of this. I'm just going by what the crowd says.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
Good thing.
You've never mixed up. So where were you when there was the mixing going on?
I made a mixed drink for Joe a couple times.
Yeah, he's made a whiskey
I
sour
was
for
in
me a
there
couple times.
chefing it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I don't know if you've had Ari's. It probably wasn't as good as mine.
I had the one because then you was
I was like,
doing
oh,
whiskey
let me go
sour and
fix
you were
it.
like, did you do the thing? Did you? Because she made the whiskey sours at the last book meeting.
Yeah.
She sure did.
That's what I was saying. But you feel like yours are better than hers, Joe?
Then my wife's.
Oh, then
He
your
said my
wife.
So I think I'm the
Okay.
bartender in
your household.
In my household.
Gotcha.
Fair,
Okay.
Fair game.
And you feel like you're the bartender in your household.
You know what? I'm gonna stop lying on her. She might be better than me. She might be better than me.
I'm the bartender in my household.
But it's a good manga. It's literally about this guy who is an amazing bartender, and he comes back and he works all of these like different jobs and is kind of like trying to perfect his craft. he's learning more about the customer and things that they like, and there's so much that goes on in drink making. Like, a lot of these things can be medicinal. Everything in different portions. So it kind of takes that in where it's like, okay, you've had a long day at work. Well, this one has more of a mint and allows for you to do this and does that.
That sounds like a good
it's
game.
not heavy,
good idle game.
So it's a longer wait to where the ice in it, like, so it'll dilute it, so it's not as strong. Or this one brings out the notes and the taste, and I love that kind of stuff. But again, I love everything. So I'm a manga aficionado.
So
I'm getting there.
Does anybody know what the longest running manga is? Like,
Ever?
Because there are like
Hajime
soap
no
operas.
Ippo?
There are soap operas that
The
are
boxing one.
That is, and
Case
Kingdom.
closed, maybe.
Kingdom? You know about Kingdom? The two kids? It's like in the feudal era of Japan or something. It's been going on for a minute. I don't know how long.
Let's see.
I know One Piece has been going on for what, 10 years?
25.
20. Almost my lifespan.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because I know there are soap operas that were on when I was a child that are still on today. So I was just wondering if there was a long running story that what's the story that you've been invested in the longest?
The longest?
Yeah.
That's still going?
Yeah.
Is probably One Piece.
Okay.
One Piece is that, and
I don't know
Dragon
what
Ball.
Dokkaebi is, but apparently that's the longest manga series in the world.
That is either. I ain't never heard of it.
I don't know what I cannot say that. I'm not even gonna attempt. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, JoJo has been going on for a minute. I like JoJo.
Hajime no Ippo, which is what I was saying, though, is about boxing.
I think you might like JoJo.
What is JoJo about?
Man, how do you
JoJo's
explain
Bizarre
JoJo?
Adventure is
bizarre.
It's pretty much. I don't know how you feel about it.
It's funny. Like
Grappler Baki is another long.
You got to go on. I think it's on
Cooking
Hulu.
Papa. I don't know what that is.
Oh, it is on Hulu.
I think so.
Definitely
JoJo's
don't know
is on
what that
Hulu,
one
right?
is. JoJo is on Hulu.
Okay.
I don't know
and
what
they
that
just put
is.
Promise Neverland on
I don't know
Netflix.
what that is.
You were telling me to read it.
Go watch it.
Yeah,
though.
the Promise
It's
Neverland you would enjoy a lot.
Ooh,
It's
that
got
was
enough
good.
suspense that it's like
Because
you're
you're
like,
gonna be
oh,
watching
what is
these little
happening?
kids like, oh, they're just so cute.
You've been telling me about the Promise Neverland for a long time.
Ever since
Yeah.
Joe told me about it, and it's over now. So it's like you can read it, start to finish,
And it's
and
You don't have to wait.
It's everything there for you. You
Like-
can cry, all of that.
And I know what's going on now because Devin, I literally guessed and
He
was able to
did.
guess
He did
whatever.
guess it. And I bet I could go back and read it now and enjoy it probably more than I did when it was coming out.
okay.
Yeah.
I tend to guess the endings, so I'll read it and see if I
Oof.
come to the same.
This
bet
one
you
probably
will.
not.
I bet you will. Because I got it probably
I only got it
because
because we talked, and then at that point I was like,
Yeah. I knew it was going to happen to somebody.
But the only reason is because you asked the question.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna ask the question because then you'll think
Don't
about
ask
it and
the
you'll know.
question.
Yep.
But
That's a good one. though.
that made me
That's a
realize
good
it.
one.
But it's I feel like I love reading more, and I think
I
you
do.
inspired that in me.
Yeah.
Do you guys
So-
have favorite authors of these mangas, or is there like an author you follow? Like, I like your work, or is it just
It's a few. Like Masashi Kishimoto,
which is
Naruto, I believe.
that's what I thought.
Naruto
No,
and
that's
Samurai.
yeah.
right?
Kishimoto is definitely not. I was about to get him in Oda mixed up.
Oda.
Oda is
But
One Piece.
I can't say him because I've only ever read One Piece. I don't know if he's done anything else.
I don't believe so.
So, well,
okay?
Akira Toriyama is
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, him.
Because he also does the Dragon Quest animations.
Sure does. I have not gotten into Dragon Quest.
I love it.
Do you?
I love it.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I like the character designs and
It's
stuff.
just it's Japanese RPG.
So is the author also the illustrator, or
Yes.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
so you have to be able to lay it
Do it
down?
all.
Yes.
Do it all.
Or you have
Or you're
no-
doing a light novel.
Yeah.
Okay, that is true.
Because that's why I was telling you it's
You got
more
some
into.
good light
That's why I
novels,
say
though.
it's more intensive on them
It is
Yeah,
to be
that's why
drawing
they-
all of that every
Every week, and that's
every
why
week,
Oh.
they
and you
get,
have
what,
like
a day,
staffs of
maybe?
like 5 people.
Yeah.
And, like-
with quarantine season, I bet it's even worse.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Like,
and they're
they
like,
be going through
it's
it.
just them in a room
they be
every
going
week.
through
And
it.
first they have to storyboard what they want. Then they have to go in, sketch it. They have to lay out their designs. An anime and manga, but a manga that another one you should read is Bakuman. Which is basically the explanation of all of this.
Yeah, I gotta try that now. I haven't read that one. I've read something that's similar, but I haven't.
You should
read
definitely
that
try
one.
it out. It's fire.
It's on Shonen Jump, $1.99.
Yeah. Sponsor us. # sponsor us. Please, thank you.
Just saying. But that one's good. I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's.
Hold on. Which one are you looking for?
I'm trying to think of just anything that I would want Sarita to read that I've read.
Ascendance of a Bookworm is also a manga.
Is
tried
it?
that.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I like the anime.
What is that?
It's basically Sarita the anime. You're laughing. It's Sarita the isekai anime.
What's it called?
Ascendance of a Bookworm.
Ascendance of a Bookworm.
I promise.
She's a
you.
cute little girl.
I promise. Like when we started watching, I was like, she was like, "Why didn't you show me this?" I said, "I didn't know," because we were both new to watching it. Because I'm trying to do something different in teaching. To find, like, I can't teach if I don't know the questions you need to know. We're not going to do the teaching where I just teach you all this general stuff that can not pull you in. Like,
right.
What questions do you have? What kind of inspires you about this stuff? Because the medium as a whole is what I'm also trying to introduce you to and show you all these different things.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah,
she's
that's
cute.
Let me bookmark this one.
Yeah, bookmark it, and
I got so much stuff to read, man.
Especially now, because we're gonna start giving people like these updated.
That's like
breakdowns.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Because I'm gonna have to go back and reread.
Because he's pushed me to do it. Like I went ahead and
paid
paid the $2 for Shonen Jump to get millions. It's worth it. And then every week, and I'm sitting here, and it tells me, like, it'll remind me if I go in there in 3 days, a new chapter, and I'm like, I can't wait
until you see that month. 1 month into the next chapter.
It's so good, man. Those suck. Oh, that's another thing. If you were not privy, there's different release schedules. So there are some that aren't coming out every week. There are some that are bi-monthly.
Bi-monthly?
Ain't that crazy? But the chapters are longer.
I was going to say
the chapters are longer.
About 20 pages long.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of animation.
Well, that's the thing, because some panels don't require text.
Okay.
So then you just drawing and you flipping
and
through.
then it's them. And they have the stencils in a lot of ways. Well, they still have to draw them, but they have to draw the stencils for, like, it's basically you're a one-man almost publisher.
Yeah.
Because you have to send those sheets in. Like, it's such leveled work.
It's a lot.
And everybody has their different styles. So to answer your question, yes, there are certain styles that I like. I think that Akira Toriyama has one of the best drawing styles.
I agree.
Tito Kubo is the guy who does Bleach. Amazing when he's on.
Yeah,
in terms of his drawing style.
His story gets muddy sometimes.
Yeah.
Like
but
he
that's
forgets
another
where
thing.
He's at for himself. And then he just pulls some shit out.
But that's the other thing, is the stress of doing this, because there are a lot of people that get sick because it's literally a week-to-week job. It's not like you get holiday week breaks, but
holidays
that's
are
like
different.
2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
So
I can
out of the year.
I can definitely relate with the no days off, because I don't get days off at BibleStudyGirl.com unless I have a featured writer. So I get it. I definitely get the grind, man.
Yeah.
And some days it falls flat.
Yeah.
Not my fault.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody has a bad day.
It's the
You
truth.
just keep pushing.
And that's why I like never try to give any particular chapter like shit, because it's just like that was
This
a bad
was
one.
that week.
It
Yeah.
was like that was filler for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's something like that.
Another thing they like to do, which is funny, is they do popularity contests of the characters.
The time. I hate them.
Really?
I hate to see those. Because I'm like, you're just taking up pages that I could be reading right now.
Like, it's like 2 or 3 pages, because they'll go like, all right, who won the popularity contest?
And,
you think that a lot of
10,
people sent stuff
17.
in, but it'd be like maybe like 1,000 people.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of people.
Everybody over there, for sure.
But,
like, I don't know, man. It's just...
It is interesting.
I don't need it.
Because it'll be like, okay, the main character isn't majority of the time, even sometimes the number one.
So what mangas are you reading right now?
Jesus Christ.
Just top 5.
Kaiju number 8.
Mm-hmm.
What is? Okay, I'm gonna let you go
You
through
want
your
us to?
list.
I can do that.
Okay.
Kaiju number 8 is about kaijus are the word for Godzilla,
Okay.
meaning big monster.
Okay.
And in this one, have you ever seen Pacific Rim?
Of course not.
Okay. Well,
dang, that would have been perfect. Yeah. Pacific Rim was the best. You seen Godzilla?
So anyway, these
yeah.
you know of him. That's all. You know.
I know who Godzilla is.
That's all you know.
They're all big.
So basically, there's these big monsters that attack every now and again, and there's this defense force that goes and fights them.
Okay.
So at the beginning of it, there's these 2 kids, and they're talking, and they're like, I want to be on the defense force, and hey, whenever you need me, I'm going to come protect you. As a guy and a girl.
Yeah. So because their home got destroyed by kaiju.
Gotcha.
Jews. Is it kaiju or it doesn't matter. About the big monsters.
Okay.
I like that. So we fast forward about 30 years or 20 some odd years because the main character guy is 32.
32.
Which is not a normal occurrence.
Yeah,
the majority of the time it's 13, 16,
yeah, they like to stay in
18, the teenage range.
18 and younger.
They may go to 21, but that's like when they're doing slice of life relationship stuff.
True.
So anyway,
that makes more sense.
They move forward, and the guy didn't make the defense force. He's actually on the cleanup crew. So when they kill these big huge monsters, it's kind of like a real look into like when you had these Godzilla movies. Like, okay, what happens the day after?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So they have to like break down these body parts and clean it up and get it
the girl
disposed
made
of.
The defense force.
Yeah,
she's killing what he cleaning up.
Oh.
Yeah, and she's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like
top notch.
The top notch person. Yeah. Like she's a captain kind of thing. And so he's cleaning, and a new guy comes on, young kid, and he's like, I'm only here because I need to learn
XYZ
so I can move to the next thing. And he's like, I don't think I should try anymore. You have to stop at 33. That's the last year that you can try out to be. And it's like, why? Why would you quit? Yeah. And he's like, because I can't do it. I've done it like every year.
The other times.
Yeah. And so what happens is out of nowhere, they were cleaning up a kaiju, and they were about to get attacked, and they like try to save him, I think. Or doesn't he save him?
He tries to save him.
And the girl comes in and saves them.
Both of
them.
Mm-hmm.
And so when they're in the hospital, they're laying in the bed.
Yeah.
And this bug-looking kaiju flies out of nowhere and like goes inside of his mouth. The old guy, and then out of nowhere he turns into a kaiju.
So she's trying to kill him.
No,
she don't even know yet
because he can't control it. Like he's still himself, and now he's able to fight the kaiju as a kaiju, and he can transform back into a human, which you figure out later in the first chapter, and that's kaiju number 8. So that's
it's interesting.
That's
a newer one.
Chainsaw Man.
I haven't checked that out yet.
Okay, so to give you the breakdown on Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is about a guy. There's demons in this world, and they're like demon hunters. And so he would go and he'd kill these demons. And he had this dog with a little chainsaw on his nose. He was a little demon dog, and the dog didn't bother anybody. And what happens is a demon basically forges a contract with the mafia people that he was working with, and the demon kills him. And so then they try to kill him. And when he's about to die, the dog gives him his heart. Like the dog becomes his heart.
That sounds like
and so it makes him turn into like this chainsaw man, where it's like he can pull chainsaws out of his face. Like it's really extreme, and it's an anti-hero manga. So it's not gonna make you feel like, oh yeah, I feel kind of good. It's more so like, this dude, I don't know how I feel about him.
Okay.
Like he has such basic wants because he's a kid. He's like 16, 17, and he just I want to kiss a girl, I want to be happy, I want to like feel a boob or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
And so those desires end up kind of moving him. And so you'll have stuff that seems like, oh, okay, they're going to win. No, they didn't win. Like he's still alive. Like what is going on? And so I really enjoyed that one.
Okay.
That's a small synopsis of that. And then what else am I caught up on? Phantom Seer.
Yeah, that's brand new too.
Which is a new one. It's only 2 chapters in. And it's about this shaman guy and this girl who apparently attracts.
He's a dick.
Like
he is a dick. I'm not gonna help.
And about this girl who like attracts the yokai or the demons of that world. Spirits, yeah. And so their relationship and all that stuff, it ends up being, it's cool so far. There's not a whole lot in it. And soon I'll be caught up on One Piece and My Hero Academia, and then those are.
Oh, where are you in My Hero?
Right after the villains fight the corporation and take them over.
Oh, you finna get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are you? Top 3 that you're reading?
Ooh, top 3?
Top 3, man.
All right, these are the ones I look forward to coming out. One Piece is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Black Clover.
The darn Black
is getting good, man.
What is
Black Clover? It's a story about 2 orphans.
Mm-hmm.
We told you about Black Clover.
You did, but I don't listen.
Okay, go back. My bad.
Just refresh.
Sorry.
So 2 orphans. They're both trying to be the Wizard King. Big
magic president.
I like that. Yeah. So they're working to do that.
Or actually, not magic president. Technically, magic vice president.
Yeah,
because they're still a king.
Yeah, and right. So it's 2 of them. One has magic power. One doesn't.
Everybody in this world.
Everybody has
magic power.
Except for that guy. Okay. I do remember this one. Okay.
And then, did I say My Hero?
No.
I said One Piece. My Hero too. Because My Hero is, if superheroes were
Did
real.
you ever watch Sky High?
Like The Boys?
Oh, God.
No,
it's like if superheroes were real. Like The Boys?
No.
You don't.
That's more anti-hero. That's closer to like Chainsaw Man stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I'm ready to watch The Boys, the 2nd season. But
I still got to get
I started.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
And how do you feel?
Still a lot of questions
It's
left unanswered.
But that's a comic book.
Yeah.
It sure is.
And that's
but
done.
Let me say something. The comic book is nothing like the actual show.
Really?
Completely different. Because for one, A-Train was white or Australian. Like, it's just a whole bunch of differences.
But
it's a whole bunch of differences.
There's still
The
a lot of
Boys is a
similarities.
comic book?
Yes.
Yep.
Listen, guys.
So this is like the
Listen.
explanation of black stuff. Yeah.
Listen, guys.
Yeah.
It's done, complete. Go get the omnibus. You can read it.
So you already know what happens.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's nothing
It's
like.
nothing
No,
like.
it's like The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead was a comic book.
complete.
And they just went. They went
left.
Different.
Like,
2 different.
It's like up
forms.
to a certain point, yes. But for The Boys, it's like, okay, I remember something like that happening.
But
But
it's
that's
not,
not
what
what
happened.
happened.
Okay, gotcha.
She died on the street. In the book, they was like at a fair or something, and she got ran into a wall. It's like
it's little
just
small differences, but
it's
like
very small.
It's not as drastic as things can get. But that's the illustration of why manga and or comics are important.
Yes.
See how that all came full circle?
They're beautiful.
Beautiful full circle, guys.
Vibes all around. That was good.
Yep, because I knew you didn't know. Like a lot of that stuff, that's why it's big and huge.
People
I
are like,
guess-
"Oh, I remember that," because it's an older comic book.
So is that like a Marvel comic or who?
No, they're
That one's like,
independent. I can't remember. I don't know if it's like.
I think it's Dark Horse.
Is
I
it
think it's Dark
Horse.
Horse. I think it's Dark
Okay.
Horse.
So Dark Horse is like under DC, kind of. It's like almost.
So is it Marvel then DC then Dark Horse, or is that a whole different
Marvel
debate?
and DC are completely different.
Okay.
DC.
Are you talking about
has-
like hierarchy stuff?
Yeah.
For me,
It
yes.
just depends on your preference.
So for me, yes.
For you,
Oh shit, I don't know. I really don't, because
are
Mine
they
is
like
Marvel,
on the
then DC.
same or no? You don't.
it's
have
just I go to each one for different purposes.
Gotcha.
DC has better story Marvel has good action.
Gotcha.
Marvel has good characters. I think
They do have good characters.
I feel
that you
like
wanna
DC
follow.
can have
Like
good stories,
X-Men.
but sometimes like the character development is not deep enough just because
They have too many.
that's what I like
conflicting
about
things.
Marvel, because I feel like what it takes to make a good Superman story. Like
I don't like Superman. Like
don't
the
either.
staple characters, Captain America, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
because it's hard to make stories with them because you
They're
have to
boring.
like
Yeah.
remove a lot of their.
Like, oh, he
What
lost
if
his
they
super
did
hearing.
this? You know, like, okay, like you have to lose your powers because
Yeah,
there is
for
no
anything
person
to
that's
happen.
as strong
Right.
as you.
Yeah, it's just, it gets
What is
yeah.
the struggle here that I'm like? What is relatable about you? Nothing.
right.
Got it.
He
Well,
lived,
thanks,
he lived in the
Jonathan.
country.
And I am from the deep country.
Boom.
Yeah.
You are.
Mhm.
Do you have any closing questions that have brought up?
No closing questions. I think we came full
That
circle
was
in
funny
this
to come around
thing.
and you're like, the boys has a comic book.
I
Yes,
had no
indeed.
idea.
Man,
I'm trying to think if there's
it
anything
did
else
blow my
that you
mind. That it did
watch
too.
or have watched that like also came like from a dark. Did you ever watch Alias back in the day?
Didn't.
No.
I was not an Alias fan.
Angel, Buffy.
They're Lucifer.
I
It's
want
unique.
to start watching
want
it.
to,
That's
too.
a comic.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's a
like
DC.
DC. Yeah.
Ain't that
Okay.
crazy?
And you like DC, so
It's not bad.
Did you ever watch Constantine, the movie?
of course not.
Oh.
Okay.
Keanu Reeves.
I
It's-
don't.
it's-
Mm-mm.
that's a DC comic book.
Yeah.
Did you saw Blade back in the day? Yes.
Sure, I did, but I don't remember it.
Wesley
Well, it
Snipes.
doesn't matter. Wesley Snipes. It's a Marvel.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
Marvel.
Did you know
Oh.
Blade was British? Did you know that?
No.
He is from the UK, straight up. Straight up UK vampire killer.
I did not know that,
I
brother.
did not either. It
I learned
blew my
something new,
mind. He was
brother.
talking with an accent. Hello.
Hello, brother.
Like, you killing vampires, but you know, it's okay. Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna kill vampires.
So,
Very accent.
I'm trying to think because there's other stuff. Big Hero 6 is a Marvel comic.
Is it
That's
really?
mhm.
That's news to me.
Never even heard of it.
Did you watch The Runaways?
Garbage. Hated that show.
I don't think so. It was about teenagers.
Yes,
But
that's
I
Marvel.
never really.
I just.
You didn't like
I
it.
already loved it.
Really?
Legion on
No.
FX.
Oh, Legion was good.
No.
That's Marvel.
Legion was really
that
good.
Legion is Professor X's son.
And that man
That's-
crazy.
Mm.
He's
Crazy
OP
man.
powerful.
Yeah.
Like or overpowered is OP.
Oh, okay, because I'm like I don't.
Uh,
I had other.
Other,
I was thinking OPP, and I was like, no, that's
no,
not right.
I'm,
That's
I'm
not
not
right.
down with OPP.
I was like, that's not right. And this is the question show, so I should have asked the question instead of just laughing. Like,
Yeah.
OP.
I instantly realized I was like,
No,
anytime you hear somebody say, "This dude is OP," it's overpowered for
Gotcha.
It's still
a
lot of
game
things that
or
I don't
whatever.
understand. Like
Um,
an isekai is a type of
it's life in another world.
boom. Didn't
Gotcha.
know they was
You
they was
didn't?
throwing that around. And I was like,
you did okay, so
You
we got
knew?
something in common. Like I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Oh, please ask. Like if you don't ask,
I knew it was how they were talking about it. I understood,
Yeah,
but I didn't
You
know
didn't
what
know.
it meant. I was
Okay.
like,
it's
oh.
anything that's
Oh, okay.
similar to like the Matrix or If or like Black Knight,
Oh, okay.
the Martin Lawrence movie. Is
Well, when y'all
technically
said sword
isekai.
art, I was like, okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
isekai.
Like a virtual reality.
Not even a
type.
virtual. It just like if you're transported to another world, like he said, reincarnated as a slime.
Right.
That's isekai.
Got you. Fair enough. Okay. Fooling with it.
I was trying to think that
Beastars. Have you watched?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
it's on Netflix.
Check. It's animals going to acting school,
Really?
and it's crazy.
I need to
basically what
watch
it
wait
ends
until
up being-
it.
wait until you meet the bunny rabbit.
But is it in like it's subtitled?
You know how
it's
no.
English.
You're going to watch it subtitled.
He would.
Listen,
You
you do.
So do
what
you
I
watch
do
it with
both.
Okay.
I do all of it. Subtitles are going to be on my TV always, whether it's
Okay.
English or whatever. That's just how I roll. But
Okay.
if it's in English, the wife I have,
Watch it in English.
we're
Yeah,
going to watch it
You're
in
right.
English.
You
And, I mean,
definitely are.
for myself, because she can,
You-
but she
I'm
wants
sure-
to watch it. She wants to hear it
Yeah, I can.
because she want to be able to do whatever.
Yeah, I understand.
Because I do too.
That is what
and I
said to him.
And I understand
when I was watching Carol and Tuesday. Like I could do other stuff because I didn't have to.
But
like,
when I showed,
but there was a
difference. But there was a difference.
There is a difference.
There are some that I will just watch subtitled.
Gotcha.
Some things it gets lost in translation. Like even reading subtitles from stuff we watch now that's supposed to be in a different language, you're like, he did not say that.
Right.
Because I know the words and I've heard them so much. I'm like, no, that's not what they meant, but it's fine.
Okay.
So
I personally, here's my thing with sub. Like I don't want to do both because I've just grown up in the sense of like, I just want to hear where it came from because I feel like your intentions are there. Whereas when you get further away, even if you're just translating, you don't know what they made it for. Like at least the people that are coming in there have a knowledge of the character. And so it comes through because a lot of the time they're just like, they think they do stereotype talking.
Yeah.
In a way of it's like, or acting in the sense that I'm like, I'm just getting
Americans,
to, I'm a happy character. I'm the main guy.
Because in their language, they be cussing. For us, we'll get you fool or something like that. And be like,
I'm like, why?
But he clearly just said you.
Like he clearly just said.
And that would have made me feel that more.
Right.
Other than you.
So when they
You
say,
fool.
Like, okay,
it's
cool.
just stupid.
Nice.
You're an idiot. Like, I don't know, Baka sounds so much better. Like, and even if it's like they're like, I'll kill you. Nothing sounds.
But
deepest
no
chorus.
lie, hearing them people, I'm like, man, maybe I could be a voice actor.
I think you could be.
I would love.
I
to
do
do
hear
that.
him.
I would love to.
I've thought about it.
I would absolutely love to do it.
I think that would be a noble profession. You can do it from home, and I am looking for an at-home job. Maybe I should look into voice acting.
You should. You could. You really could.
Like, I mean, they got a radio voice, so I don't think I like have a voice acting voice, but I've thought about it.
Man, I feel like, I get that. I feel that. That's fair.
Just because it's in like a certain lane, like when I'm thinking about trying to figure out how to do a character or build something,
and I think that's
that's the
fun part. I'd be like, ooh, okay, should I be wimpy or should I be strong with this one? Like, I think I would have probably too much fun.
But I also try to figure out, like, I think a lot of the times it's harder here because they do it differently to me. Like they have conversations, they know what the character intentions are. The stuff is kind of set up. Whereas if you're trying to fill out a conversation of dialogue, how do I build it up? Are we able to do that with one another? Or are we just saying lines 1,000 times in different ways and then you pick which one you like?
It all depends.
I wouldn't even care if they ran me that check.
It wouldn't bother me none. I'd be like, look, do I need to read the story and then come back and do my lines? Like, whatever you need me to do.
How do you want it?
I am Iron Man.
Right.
How should I deliver this?
I would read that script.
Avengers Assemble.
Is there a question mark? What are these two dots at the end?
Avengers.
Am I pausing?
Assemble.
Right.
Am I hungry?
And
That
sounds amazing to me. That sounds amazing.
But anyway.
Yeah.
As always.
I digress.
You can follow Gray Area Anime on all the social media platforms. Check us out on Instagram at Gray Area Anime, on Twitter at Gray Area Anime 1. We have Facebook. Check us out, Gray Area Anime. Make sure you like the page. We're also now on YouTube, so go and search Gray Area Anime. The episodes that'll be uploaded is going to be from 50 onward. We're not going to backtrack. You have to come back and get the backtracked episodes here. But just to make it a little bit easier work for our editing guy, we wanted to just put those up for now. So go there if you use your YouTube, if you have YouTube Premium and you like to listen to your podcast in your pocket while you're like watching TV and stuff, we're there too. And also make sure that you check out, if you have any suggestions, if you'd like to be a guest, if you have any questions, grayareaanime@gmail.com. Give them your thing, Just Will, and then I'll
one underscore in the front, one in the back, Just Will in the middle of those. That's on Instagram.
I like it.
That was good, right?
That was great.
And then for the other young lady that's sitting here, I'll do my job here
I can
as
do.
well.
I can do.
You can?
I'm
You
a
can?
big girl. I'm big girl now.
Okay. Wow. Do your thing.
I'm big girl. You can always catch me at www.BibleStudyGirl.com, where I write blogs daily. Faith, inspiration, walking this life out. If you want to read something in the morning, wait, I'm finding my place.
Oh my God. This shows how much I do this.
Yeah, I don't ever do this, so but I big girl now.
Yes.
So
Oh my God.
Get it done, man.
I don't like you.
I do.
I do
it by myself. Okay, so you can come to BibleStudyGirl.com just for some morning inspiration. You can also go to Facebook. We have a Facebook page, Bible Study Girl. You can catch me on Instagram at _BibleStudyGirl and on the Twitter, BibleStudyGirl2. And I'd love to hear from you guys. You can email me at BibleStudyGirl2019@gmail.com if you'd like as well. So those are your options. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for letting me be big girl.
Oh my God. But yeah, so we're gonna do more of these little crossover episodes just to kind of build stuff up. Eventually, they're just gonna be episode names, but I kind of like the anime aspect of doing my episodes this chapter.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoy it. Can't wait to see you guys next week. It's a 1 and a 2, and peace.